good morning everybody and welcome to another Sunday morning show. 2 weeks ago, Mallorca. Last week, squelching round Churston Golf Club. And today, or this week, I'm here at the beautiful Vilamoura, the place that I call Golf Town. And this is your second trip.
Second trip, more responsible this time though.
So some of you will know Kev Moore, because Kev Moore came on this trip with me last year. He's a huge fan of the channel. We're number one.
I am number one.
You are number one, because you don't miss a trip.
Never.
You've never missed a bus tour?
Never missed a bus tour. You've got to get on the bus tour.
I would say last year was a little on the messy side, wasn't it?
Just a little, yeah. Just a little bit.
He's gone looking for a golf club. Yeah, in the middle, Kev.
We've seen the memes, haven't we? Life Choices Part 2. You know, last year was Life Choices. You know, you go out, you get wrecked, you're partying, and you play bad golf. But on the flip side of that coin is, I stayed in last night. Toe shank. Oh, lad. That is so bad, lad. On 5 bogeys and a double. Always go out. Toe hook. And
we are off. Boys have hit a little ripper down the first. Dale's got himself in a perfect spot.
Big Dale.
Little 6-pointer. Everyone loves a 6-pointer.
It's the man.
Got to introduce my team. So this is Dale.
Hello.
Dale's you're more of like an online golfer now, aren't you? Because you're an England golf app guy. The modern way.
Not got a club anymore.
Handicap?
Too expensive. It's 11.2, but it's actually about 18.
Okay, so you get 12 shots.
Yeah.
There he is. S&A, Artisan. Handicap?
8.9 now.
And you get 9 shots. Last but not least, our second Artisan on the trip. You're a member at Saunton. Artisan member at Saunton.
That's correct.
Yes. Handicap then, Andy?
13.5.
13.5, so you're going to get 14 shots as we go round.
Lovely.
I'm actually feeling quite anxious now. My swing doesn't feel like it just has not travelled well. Hitting it quite well on the range, and I'm just not trusting it, so I'm steering it around this golf course. And this golf course is actually the more wide open course of all the 3 that we're going to be playing, which is a concern. But I just need to find something. If I can find a little bit of swing thought that kind of gives me a good feel, then hopefully I can get these couple of shots back.
That's a great call.
Driver 3-word. You got through it.
Oh,
you
mate.
made it.
You're looking very tanned, James.
Yeah.
I feel like you've been on the travels.
I have,
more than
yes.
I've been on the travels.
Yeah, I've been away for about a month probably. A few days at home, but that's about it, yeah.
Lots of people are going to be asking, and I thought as we're here together, I thought I'd grab you for 5 minutes just to give me a little bit of a rundown with Tour School.
Yeah.
Obviously you've had a good crack of it again this year.
Yeah.
4 rounds of golf at stage 1.
4 at stage 2.
4 rounds at stage 2. Where did you go for stage 2?
I was allocated Desert Springs in Spain, yeah.
Oh, Desert Springs.
Yeah,
I remember that one, yeah.
Really nice.
I did county coaching there years ago, actually.
Yeah.
Back in the day.
Yeah.
So, and then you go for, so in both the stages though, you got off to what I could see from the scoring, you got off to a bit of a slow start.
Yeah, I was definitely against the 8 ball. Yeah, wasn't swinging it quite as I would like, which is not a nice place to be under that kind of pressure at stage 2, but certainly after round 1 I kind of went back and was swinging quite a lot out on the balcony and managed to get a feel to go for stage 2, and then I played lovely after that. I think I was 10 under par for the next 3 rounds and got through.
How much does experience help when it comes to like the bigger events like qualifying school and stuff like that? Does experience help you, do you think?
Massively, yeah. You know, Tour School's a bit of a slog, but it's also a mental test, which I feel like one of his stronger parts of my game, to be honest with you. You know, a lot of good players missed out at stage 2. You know, I played with an American guy who was seriously impressive, but he made some like massive mental errors. You know, overly aggressive, and anyway.
Was he young?
Probably mid-20s, but
right, so not massive amounts of experience.
And he had Ubers of like power, but He, to be fair to him, he birdied 3 of the last 4 and snuck through in a playoff, but
Really?
he should never have put himself in that position with the game that he had, you know,
Yeah.
seriously impressive. But yeah, it's more about controlling your emotions, and you know, I kind of almost had a bit of a meltdown on the 11th in the final round where I had a bit of a stone behind my ball in the desert, and 10 years ago I probably wouldn't have recovered from that. You know,
Right.
I got up and down for a double.
Took your double.
Yeah, and then stiffed it on the next par 3 with a 5-iron, made birdie and parred the last 7 to cruise in. But maybe 10 years ago, when I wasn't quite as mentally strong, I would have
struggled with
unravelled
it.
from there, definitely. And then, yeah, obviously moved on to final stage.
Which is then 6 rounds.
6 rounds round Lumini, or it's now called Infinitum, I think. But yeah, nice 36-hole complex.
Yeah.
And just struggled up on the hills course. I'd not been driving it particularly well for 3-4 weeks or so, and just didn't drive it well up at the hills. But you know, again, kept battling. Had it 5 under through 3 rounds, which was inside the top 50.
Yeah.
And then just final round, just didn't do anything drastic. Didn't lose a ball, but just didn't drive it great and didn't putt well. And yeah, missed the cut by 3 in the end, which was gutting, because you know, the difference between making the cut and missing it at final stage, not just getting your card, but
Yeah.
making the cut gives you a full Challenge Tour category, and also sort of 4 or 5 DP World events.
But what does that mean now then? Do you get a chance? I mean, you must be able to. You get exemptions onto the Challenge Tour to a
Yeah,
point.
I've paid for category 16, I think,
Right.
but they are late call-ups.
Right.
So you know, you might get a call on the Monday. Hopefully, I can get enough sponsorship next year where I can go, well, okay, Monday, right, here we go.
Yeah, let's go and do it.
You know, I enjoy playing the regional golf, but in the long term, it's not where I want to be playing. You know, it's a good platform, and I've been playing some great golf on there. But yeah, ultimately, Challenge Tour and Main Tour is where I want to be.
Final day of our Pro-Am adventure, Vilamoura Old Course. This is my favourite out of all 3 courses. I mean, the other 2 are lovely, don't get me wrong, but the Old Course is, it's one of those courses where you know, if you're going to retire somewhere, I did say this about Dinard down in France, but maybe I'd have like 3 months in Dinard and 3 months in the Old Course here, because this is just beautiful. Please rise. I've been on the range, been fine-tuning yesterday after the Pignal round, because my confidence, as I said, in round 1 has just gone, and I don't know where it's gone, but it's completely gone. Paul was on the range with me, just trying to help me a little bit. James Roof was on the range trying to help me a little bit as well, and just trying to find something. I'm feeling a little bit anxious over the ball, which is then not allowing me to trust the swing that I'm trying to put onto it. So I don't know how I'm going to get the ball around the golf course today, but we're just going to tee it up, try and trust what I've been thinking about with the boys, and see how we get on.
Yes, lads. Here's the flight, baby.
Dale just reminiscing from his experience last year. What happened, Dale?
I had to drive 300 yards that way, and somehow it ended up back here.
Okay, so it hit a tree.
It hit a tree, and then I was stood in here, thinking, I just punch one up through there, knock it on, go away with my birdie. I was still okay.
Oh, Jesus.
And ended up in one of these swimming pools.
Just before I snap my 5-wood. It's not going well, George.
What's going on, Kev?
Not going well.
Oh no. There's a little message in this one for you. If you're working on something, which is obviously really important, go to the range, work on your game, but don't always expect it to come out the blocks guns blazing when you get out on the golf course, because You've got to trust it, you've got to believe in it, you've got to do all those things, and it's a process to go from the range out onto the golf course, and then especially in competitions. Quite, he's loud. So today, bogeyed the first.
Oh no.
Had a good opportunity for birdie on the second.
Come on, come on.
And then literally my head fell off on the third tee box. All right. Blocked it way right, kind of a shot that I really fear. And made a double. Stuck it in close there on the par 3, which was quite nice.
Yeah, it's looking good, by the way. That is very good. Get over.
Great shot, that.
So basically what I've decided now is what I was working on the range is gone, and it's just now damage limitation. I'm 3 over par, and I've got to try and just get this ball around this golf course in as best score as I possibly can. See if we can get this back to maybe level par or 1 over par, and yeah, just keep pushing that golf ball forward.
You just don't know how close that was to the back of your head. Evasive action! Come on, lad. A bird!
That is a par 5 success.
I am now under par for par 5. Shall we do an update for 3/4 of the way around this round?
Has everybody got the heads put back on?
My head, I do apologise if the camera's been switched off for the last 6 holes, but my head has just been reattached. So team is 7 under. I am now back to 5 over for the round. So let's see how we finish these last beautiful 6 holes. The final hole, -9 for the team we are. I'm still at +5. And you promised us a pickup in the last 4 or 5 holes.
Well, you get eagle here.
And this is the one, yeah?
Yeah.
You've saved it. You've saved it to the 18th. How's the trip, boys? How's it been?
Amazing.
Amazing.
Brilliant. Lovely courses.
This
lovely
is the
hotel.
best.
Lovely food.
This is the best course, the old course, by miles. I remember enjoying it last year, but we were absolutely hanging last year, but this year it's been amazing.
Can't wheel it. Can't wheel it. Was Dan get one? Yeah, well done.
Loved it. Loved it. Well in there. Well done, sunshine.
Come on.
Get in there, come on.